This age of technology and social media, young people often seek constant approval from their peers.
There is a growing percentage of young social media users become addicted to social networking sites, according to the Addiction Center. In today's Staff Connect, staff sits down with local youth mental health professionals to get a little more insight into what adults can look for in their children as they consume social media. Oh, this is such a challenge, Steph.
It is, and very timely. Okay, guys, last week for a little Wellness Wednesday connection, Dr. Courtney Weston and clinical school liaison Radha Darka gave us a little insight into recognizing anxiety in children and how to address the signs. Well, our connection continues today as we learn more about the addictive implications of social media, both physically and psychologically. Here's a bit of that conversation.
What do we do with this whole social media thing? How much do we limit? How much do we allow?
Good question. I mean, as you can see, I have my work phone and my personal phone right next to me. It's so hard for us as adults. I think the important thing is to kind of model that for them as much as you can. So, you know, if you're on the phone all the time, your kid is going to see that you're on the phone all the time as well, right? I think it's important that as parents, we try to limit it and, you know, maybe schedule times when you allow them to have the phone. I think it's also important not to take away the phone from them completely because that's their social life right now. So taking it away completely from the kid means taking away that social life from them. So finding that balance is going to be really, really important.
And social media is a great way to stay connected, but you want to consider how is that different from more genuine in-person connection that is more fulfilling. So you want to think about how they're engaging in social media. Is it, you know, more passive scrolling, or is it active engagement with their peers, which would be more positive side?
And what we're finding about social media, that it's very addictive. Like phones are extremely addictive. They tap into the part of our brain that drugs and alcohol can tap into.
That is huge. I do not think people realize that.
And it's built to be addictive in that way because, you know, the algorithm makes it so that things that youth are concerned about, they are now getting different marketing and ads related to that. Someone who has poor body image or self-esteem issues, they might be targeted with dieting ads and pro-anorexia sites. And so we want to see kind of where that information leads them to and then point them toward more accurate and reliable information.
Social media can be a good thing too, especially with kids that struggle with maybe some social anxiety, and you know, how can they tap into their social network and feel a little bit more safe at ease via social media perhaps.
Is it realistic to teach our kids how to stop themselves?
We definitely want to help them learn how to self-monitor better, especially as we're preparing them for adulthood when they won't have that parental supervision. Having those active discussions about you know, the quantity and the quality of their social media use. Be curious about it. Have them show you the different platforms that they're using. Ask them something that they saw on social media that day to really open that floor for talking about maybe what effect it is having on them.
And also just adding like simple things, simple skills like ending screen time, right? Putting it on your phone, like where your phone just shuts down at a certain time. So like schedule your phone time like you would schedule other things.
And so they both agree that social media is constantly pulling at all of us. They even said they have to limit their own phone time. But good thing to remember, constantly analyze the way you use social media and how much actual person-to-person time you make in your life.
You know, the hard thing as a mom that I found too with social media is like the find your friends. You know, where they see where their friends are and they feel left out, and trying to talk to them about, hey, it doesn't matter where your friends are. It's just, you can't be everywhere. So just enjoy who you are spending time with, constantly finding ways to talk to your kids in a positive way.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I know as a person with white hair, how relieved I felt when I removed the Xbird app and Facebook. I haven't had those on my phone in more than a year.
Yes.
And the difference it makes when you're just not constantly doing that.
You do that aimlessly. Like I've found myself 2 hours later. I admit 2 hours later, I've been scrolling and I look at the time and I go, I have been on here for 2 hours, and I can put it down because, you know, life is knocking at my door, you know, I got bills to pay, but you know what I mean? But for kids, that can, and then they're just consuming all of those images and fear of missing out and seeing their other friends.
Yeah.
it can be heavy. So yeah, we gotta get them off person to person time.
I like the connection.
Yeah.
Thank you.